Welcome to the Seeking Success podcast. Here with K&R today,
Cleo.
Welcome, Nolan.
and Radis. And today's episode is going to be a pretty interesting one.
Yeah, we're going to intro how we became a team, kind of our past with high school, everything in that sense. Khalil,
just from the start.
Yeah.
So just jump right into it. So for me, obviously, my name's Khalil Augustine, 20 years old now. So my story began. My story obviously began in Oshawa. I moved to New York City for high school, and then after New York City, I decided. Honestly, it was because everyone's first path, their first thing to do is go to university. Everyone else is doing it, so I felt like if I'm gonna go to university, I'm gonna go for something that I feel like I can gain knowledge from. It wasn't obviously my end goal. It was just something that I could do in the meantime and learn from. So I chose economics, and I went to university at Buffalo. So I moved from New York City to Buffalo, went to university for a semester. Honestly, I was there, and I'm like, I'm definitely not doing this for 4 years. It just felt like a waste of time and
more
everything.
More just for the partying,
that was definitely a fun part of it for sure. But yeah, I just felt like I could do all this learning by myself, and I basically was learning by myself. I couldn't really learn in class with 100 other students and a teacher that barely can speak English. It just
wow.
It just didn't make sense. I don't know why I'm paying all that money. So yeah, I left after a semester. Of course, me and Nolan are lifelong friends, so we kind of knew what we were doing. His mom's a mortgage agent. My mom's a real estate agent. So growing up, I was just around that environment. My mom was always kind of trying to get me to go down that route. So I knew it was something I did want to do, and I had a lot of knowledge there. So when I was leaving university, me and Nolan were talking, and he was telling me he was getting his mortgage license.
Ooh.
And then I was moving back, so I was like, okay, I'll get my mortgage license as well. And this was January 2019, I think.
No.
Yeah, 2019.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it actually that?
No cap.
Okay.
That seems so close, but
Bro, I guess it was just 2019.
yeah, literally. Holy, we have a long way to go for sure. But yeah, so I got my license, he got his, and then we started Anything Financial. And then, yeah.
I guess, Nolan, why don't you tell your side of the story?
Yeah, so again, that's a good introduction, Khalil. Made some great points too, as, lifelong friends and whatnot. So for me, myself, I guess I could start with, coming out of high school and whatnot. I knew, to backpedal a little bit though, I knew Khalil growing up from elementary school, so that's kind of how we've been friends in that sense.
Kindergarten.
But yeah, coming out of high school, I'd say grade 12, that's kind of when everyone's thinking oh shit, I have to actually make a decision as to my future, and it could affect my whole future, right? But in my opinion, or I guess what I was thinking at that point was, fuck it, you know what I mean? I'm not even gonna go to school, I'm not gonna apply anywhere. I'm just gonna take the year off and figure out, what do I actually want to do, right? Mm-hmm. So I remember being in grade 12, and all my friends are, oh, I applied to such and such school, I applied, here and here. They're like, oh, where'd you apply? Bro, I didn't send anything, and I'm not applying anyway. They're all looking at me, oh, you're crazy, man. Again, coming out of high school, so I finished high school, didn't apply anywhere, right? So this would be September of me being out of high school. Mm-hmm. I'm still 17 at the time, so turning 18 in October, right? That 2 month span, I was like, bro, this is bad. I'm not in school, my friends are, doing shit. They're actually making moves, right?
Yeah.
October comes around, my mom's like, why don't you just try to get your mortgage license, It's nothing crazy, Just try it, right? And see what comes from that, or see how you like it, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever, fuck it, I'll do it. Went in November, so a month after my birthday. Got my mortgage license, went into my mom's brokerage, met everyone there, and then that's when I went into brokerage, I was like, holy shit.
It clicked.
Yeah, wow, this is actually something I could see myself doing. And the knowledge, the people around there, yeah, definitely, right? After that, so this is when I was in the brokerage and whatnot, and then I started following a bunch of people on Instagram.
Should we get into that now, or should I say
no,
my
do that.
part and then...
Get your
Okay. Well, anyways, I followed a bunch of people, and then that kind of happened with the social media aspect of me doing real estate and all that, and getting my name out there, right? Coming into the new year, that was just full focused on mortgages, networking, all of that stuff, right? And then, we became a team in that sense. I'll let you kind of go off with that. And from there, Anything Financial was kind of created. We started really doubling down on the content, videos, getting our name out there. And then, we've kind of just been grinding the past year now. in that sense. Now we've been in a little bit of Forex too, which has been an amazing experience so far during quarantine. And now we're here doing the podcast and everything else. So Release,
Yeah,
I'll let you kind of do your intro, take it from there.
Yeah, so similar story to, I guess, both of these guys in the sense that, you know, I applied to school. I was supposed to become a French teacher. Je peux parler un petit peu en français?
Crazy.
Oh
it's
my!
crazy.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to do a whole episode in French. But no, I do speak French. And yeah, I was supposed to be a French teacher, but I went to school for a week and I dropped out. So Khalil lasted a semester, I lasted a week. And after that, I guess even before that, after I graduated from high school, I wanted to get my real estate license. And my thing was, I'll do it part-time while I'm a French teacher and I'll be raking in like $200K a year, right?
Little did he know, you can't do part-time.
Yeah, little did I know.
not how it works.
And, you know, what I pretty much, obviously we'll probably do episodes specifically on real estate and school and whatnot, but just to keep things short, I decided, hey, school wasn't the best route for me. But before I even went to school, like the month after I graduated from high school, I started to get my real estate license. So
I remember you. Yeah. He actually reduces like literally right after high school. So you were 18 though. Yeah,
17.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow.
So here's a funny story. I'll say it real quick. I actually couldn't sign up to get my real estate license without my parents' signature because
yeah.
it was so stupid. But
Damn.
yeah,
See, that's action taken though, right?
Gotta do
something
it.
like that. But so after that, I started to get my real estate license, and I took a course, an online course, and one of the things was, hey, while you're getting your real estate license, build a brand for yourself. And that really stuck with me. I know Gary Vee always talks about it. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to build a brand. So I started building a brand. And I guess, do you want to say the story of how we met, or should I say it?
I mean, it's your intro. Like,
all right, I'll take it away. Yeah. So I was on an Instagram live stream. Shout out to Jeff Weibo.
For real, big shout out.
And Nolan comments and he's like, hey, I'm going to get my real estate license. I'm in Oshawa. And I'm like, okay, well, Oshawa's near me. Why don't I DM this guy? Or I told you to DM me or whatever.
Yeah.
And then literally because we were both on that live stream and we both were engaging in the live stream, we ended up meeting each other. We DM'd, we talked, we had a few phone calls here and there. Mm-hmm. And then eventually we took like an in-person meeting. And then I feel like instantly we met at like a coffee shop, and like instantly, like when I met Nolan, it was like, okay, like there's again kind of like another like something like clicked.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, like like we're both very similar in that sense. We both, you know, have that hustle, we have that drive. And then from there, I think it was maybe like 2 weeks after that, I met up with Khalil as well.
Yeah, because while you guys were meeting is when I was getting my license. So I was like going through the in
like
class.
A success path or something, and like all that. Yeah.
What was that at CAMS?
No, it was a library.
We met at the library.
Okay,
we went to the library because we were making a soccer league, which obviously is not a thing anymore and did not, work out. But
take that in, because it's crazy, because obviously like that's a crazy story of like how things just like everything's like meant to be. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why? Like, what are the chances of them being on the same live stream, same time, same age, doing the same thing?
Yeah.
For them to end up meeting up, and then now we're like a team. But the crazy thing about it is like when we all met, like Bree said, it like just clicked. And I swear, it's like there was no awkward stage or none of that. It was just like we got straight into business.
Yeah,
like
we went straight into
we went straight to like trying out the soccer league.
Yeah. And again, even when Radis and I first met up, like that was my first time, like I guess by myself too, because like before even going to brokerage and whatnot, like I'd be with my mom where she'd introduce me, whatever. Right? Again, I was 18, like just 18 at the time. We were both 18, and like when I first met up with them, like driving there, I was like, shit, like this is crazy, like fuck, bro, I'm so scared, whatever. And then like you do it, like then we met up, it was whatever, right? It's nothing, but like just to actually do it, right? It was so crazy at the time. Where now we're meeting, we're going networking, whatever. It's nothing, but now like you just look back on it, it's kind of ironic in that sense.
And we're definitely gonna have an episode on like stepping out of your comfort zone and doing things that like 100%. Are like unnatural to you. Because look where it led to, for example.
We got a lot of content. But sorry,
No. I remember too, like I was wearing like a full Roots tracksuit. I walk into the coffee shop, I see no one with like a dress shirt, tie, and pants.
Yeah, bro. This I was like, I gotta make the best impression.
I'm like, all right, this kid's never gonna talk to me again.
Yeah. I remember I pull out my MacBook and shit. Like,
he was posted. I was just
like we were literally, it was just like I thought it was like some next meeting we just kick up. Like,
I came with a tie and everything.
It was crazy. But.